Hey, Yoko. Look, there's very few things, honestly, that really get my hackles up, and this is one of those things, man. For you to say, I could, I was ready to say, let's to put the religious aspect of this aside, but you can't, because religion is just intertwined completely. I mean, it's so saturated with everything you do. I mean, obviously, anybody who watches your videos. Here's the problem, man. Some of the comments you made are just absolutely deplorable. It's just ridiculous. And it comes from your belief. It comes from your doctrine. This is the kind of mentality and the kind of behavior that causes more death. It causes people to justify killing, okay? Now, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people that are going to give me a lot of negative, positive feedback, whatever. But the bottom line is these kinds of things, these kinds of thoughts, and your mentality on all of this, the military, this patriotism, I mean, all intertwined with your religion, is just ignorant and backwards, man. It is this narrow worldview that you have. Okay, for you to say that, and you said the soldiers that are out there protecting our rights, peace, and safety, okay, our freedoms. No one is taking your freedoms away. No one from outside of this country can take your rights away, Yoko. That is fallacious. That is wrong. Okay? Your freedoms and your safety is not as big of a danger as you may think. Just because it gets pumped out on the big media machine here in this country doesn't make it true. Just because it comes out of George W. Bush's mouth does not make it a fact. This government, like any governments, have an agenda. And these wars have agendas behind them. Okay? For you to say that it is the greatest thing that you could do, especially, and you said especially the Christians, brothers and sisters. That's just pathetic, man. As if the people who don't believe in God are any less than those other people, those soldiers that are out there. That's pathetic, man. And you said following orders, because that's what they need to do, which is exactly what your doctrine teaches you. Follow this book. Follow these orders. Do this, do that, or you will not reach salvation. It's pathetic, man. You're saying laying their lives down on the line, sacrificing themselves. It's amazing to me too. And this video is off the cuff. I mean, my thoughts are all over the place. I jotted down a few buzzwords so I could try to keep it in some sort of consistency. I saw some comments on. There were some comments because I made a couple comments on the video, on your video, and I saw comments from Caroline and from a few other people, and one of them was basically this that I kind of commented against. One of them was this: if you don't like, if you don't like this country, if you don't like here, you can get out. That was the mentality. That to me is such an ignorant way of looking at things, man. It amazes me that anyone, anywhere. Now, I was born in the United States. I'm from the United States. I love this country. I've been lots of places. I won't say all over because I haven't been to every state, but I've been quite a few places in this country. And I've been to other countries. And there are a lot of wonderful countries out there. And people who can feel pride in where they live, that's wonderful. But for someone to take this nonsensical ownership of where they live and where they are, if you don't like it here, you can get out. That's ridiculous, man. Just because you were born in a place, just because you love living or like living where you're at, doesn't give you some sense of ownership or justify you to tell someone else what to think, what to feel, and what to say about it. Okay? You guys have this twisted sense of patriotism. All right? Just because you want to question the decisions of this government and this, sorry, my contact is acting up. Just because you want to question the decisions of this president, this government, this war, doesn't make you treasonous. It doesn't make you non-patriotic. It's just the opposite. If you're willing to question the decisions of this government based on the welfare of the people in this country, you are absolutely patriotic. And I'd be more than happy to supply you with a whole bunch of quotes from many predominant figures and founding fathers and people in history. It's distressing, man. I think it's deplorable for you to make a video like that. And again, it all ties into your doctrine. I don't know. That's about, and I'm not anti-soldier, man. I'm not. Believe me, I've got friends over there. I've got a friend that has been emailing me. He's been in Iraq for a while, and he's there now, and he won't be home for a while. And I tell him, I say, be safe, man. Keep your head down. I'm not telling him, hey, lay your life on the line for me. Good job on laying your life on the line for me. Why don't you take a bullet for me, because that's the best thing you can do. I mean, I'll tell you, man. All right, I'm done.